Alright, today we talk about this weird supersymmetric Lagrangians. There are some issues to the image here. So far we consider the renormalizable, R-parity conserving, and the supersymmetric Lagrangians. But from now, now we'll break these three conditions. First of all, our consider non-renormalizable, and the second is our consider the R-parity violating, and finally we consider the supersymmetric breaking. First of all, the non-renormalizables, there are the three types of the terms are possible. The first one is the higher the dimensional superpotentials, color potential, and the gauge kinetic functions. And for the SUSY-breaking, there are two types. One is explicit breaking, especially our focus on subsum, and second one is spontaneous SUSY-breaking. Plus, the last reviews on the MSSM Lagrangians, there's four difficult terms. First of all, the gauge interactions of the matrix with the D-term, and the gauge interactions of the Higgs field with the D-term, and the superfiltrons as upstream, and the superpotentials as upstream. This MSSM Lagrangians develops from the standard model. Also for the gauge interactions with the metal field, gauge interaction for the Higgs field, and the field strength and the core interactions. Let's review on the upstreams and the D-term. The upterms of the given color superfields is the set components of the given field, and that upterms can be extracted from the following Grassmann integrations, and because the Grassmann numbers has m to the minus 1/2 dimension, it comes from the commutator relations in the supersymmetric algebra. The commutator relations of the supercharges is given by the sigma mu p mu. So the one supercharges that have the m1/2 dimension. So the supercharges is proportional to the dd theta. So the Grassmann numbers has m to the minus 1/2 dimension. So the theta has m to the minus 1/2, and the integration of the theta over this theta is equal to the 1. It means that the differential form of the Grassmann numbers has m to the 1/2. So this case theta has m to the 1, this case theta bar has m to the 1, and there are theta bar as a delta function, delta theta bar minus 0. So that it has a theta m1. So the Lagrangian should be the m to the 4 in the 4-dimensional through with the dimensionless action. So the color superfield should have the mass dimension 1. And for the d-term of the vector fields is given by the theta bar terms of the given field. And this can be obtained from the following integrations, and there are m1, so the for m4 for the total term, vector field should have the m2. So for the color superfield is m1, so that it contains the one color field, one spinor field, and one octalar field. So the all things consistent with the mass dimension analysis. This is m1, and the theta has m to the minus 1/2, and the spinor has m to the 3/2, and the theta has the m to the minus 2, and the f has the m to the no, this is m to the minus 1, and f is m to 2, because f is given by the derivatives of the superpotentials with the scalar fields. Superpotential has m to 3, and the scalar field m to the 1, so that f has m to 2 octalar field. So the all things are consistent, and for the vector superfield, it has m to the 2, so there are theta bar sigma mu theta, so it's m to the minus 1/2, m to the minus 1/2, then m to the 1/2, and a mu has m to the 1, so this is m to the 0, and the theta has m to the minus 1, m to the minus 1/2, so m to the 3/2 here, and this is m to the minus 1, m to the minus 1, and m to the 2, because d is a proportion to the scalar scale. So in this case the vector superfields are at m0, and actually the instance the pi dagger exponential v pi, so the v is m to the 0, but this pi gives the m to the 1, m to the 1, so totally this gives m to the 2. And the case of the superpotential, case of, oh yes, this should be the m to the 3, because this is the m to the 1, this is m to the 1, and this gives m to the minus 1, so the superpotential is given by the m to the 3, and the superfluous strength is given by the derivative, three derivatives of the vector potential. This is m to the 0, so and this is m to the 3. So all things are consistent. Dimensional analysis. Quite complicated. Why we compute the dimensional analysis? Because we want to consider non-renormalizable Lagrangians. The first type is the color potentials. It is the functions of the color superfields and anti-color superfields. For example, the color superfields can be expanded with the Planck mass surplus. If we consider some additional color superfield X, then that has a mass to the 3 dimension, but color potential has empty 2 dimension, because this is the functions of the pi and pi dagger, so this is d term, so the k should have empty 2. And if we consider x dagger, x pi dagger pi, this is m to the 4. And also other types of possible, like as the pipes that m Planck and pi dagger and Planck can be inserted as functions with the logarithm, and there will be the some mass dimensional coupling. Such a color potential can be applied to the gravity mediations of SUSY-breaking and the some supergravity model, and we'll consider like this. And there are some remarks. The second derivative of the color potentials gives the kinetic terms of the color field. So this is kinetic terms, and the second derivative of the color potentials that behaves like the color matrix here. This is because the pi dagger pi contains the color field kinetic terms. This is we should extract the zeta term, and if we consider some field that coupled to the pi dagger pi, then this gives the coupling between the some fields and the kinetic term gives the color matrix. So this means that there are no many couplings to the kinetic term. And the second type of the non-renormalizable field is a gauge kinetic function f equals the pi. We can insert it by the superfield strength with some Planck mass plus here. And the higher dimensional superpotential, we can also consider the m to the 4 dimension here and the Planck mass plus. Such a high dimensional superpotential and gauge kinetic functions also can be used in the gravity mediations to give some sort of mass. Second, we want to consider the R-parity violation, but before that, let's consider what is R-parity. There are some matter parities as a global symmetry. That matter parities is assigned to the superfield. So the matter field has the all the matter parities, because the for the quarks, the power number is the 1/3, and for the leptons, the lepton number is the -1 here. But the Higgs field and the gauge field has an even matter parity. And the R parities is assigned to each component field with the additional spin component. For the Higgs field, because of the Higgs is a spin shield, so the R parity is the even, but the Higgs signal has a spin 1/2, so the R parity is odd. And for the fermions is the spin 1/2, so the originally this is the -1, and the additional -1, so this gives the +1. And the fermion, this is a spin shield, so still the R parity is a -1 from this matter parity. And for the gauge boson, the spin is 1, so this is still 1. And the gauge node the spin 1/2, so it changes the parity, so the R-parity is -1. So the R-parity sort of the particles has a 1, and the R-parity of the particles are -1. And this matter parity and R-parity is the equivalent. And if we consider the R-parity conservation SUSY, then there will be the largest supersymmetric particle, LSP, but this cannot be decayed to the other standard other lightest one because it has old R-parities, and there will be no more old R-parity particle, no more supersymmetric particle. So that from the R-parity conservation condition, this cannot decay to the R-parity 2R parities even particle. So the in the RPC supersymmetry, the LSP is stable, and this camera document candidate. But this if we consider RPV, then the behavior changes. We consider the gauge imbalance renormalizable RPV, then the superpotential RPV terms the following. First of all, there will be the LHU. We consider the gauge imbalance, so we consider such a term, and the LRE, RQD, UDD. And the left numbers are barrier numbers assigned for each superfield, for the left-handed double lot and the right-handed single lot. So that these terms, the left number violation with the 1, and this term is the violation of the barrier number. And originally the RPC superpotential is given by such a form, and in this case the matter parity is even, but in this case the matter parity is -1. There are 1 matter fields, 3 matter fields, and 3 matter field, 2 matter field. So this gives the odd matter parities, but it has a even matter parities for the RPC equal interactions. And because the such as 3 color superfields gives the permutation of the pipe type psi. So this RPV superpotential term gives the following component field interactions. The Higgs particle can decay to the other particles, so the RPV Lagrangians gives the decay sort of the particle to the other particle, such a form. And under the such RPV supersymmetry, they give some several phenomenology. First of all, this gives the neutrino and the neutrino mixing. From the first term epsilon ACL, this gives the H tilde new term. Well, epsilon has originally mass 1 dimension here, m1, but 3 mass dimensions per potential. So the terms are given by the H tilde and the nu. We want to obtain the zeta terms of this. So this gives the mixing between the Higgs-boson and the neutrinos. So the neutrino matrix extended to the from the ball to the ball times ball to the 7 times 7 with the 3 more flavors of the neutrino. And the RPV also provides the barrier number violations, which is proton decay. The electric charges is assigned like that, and if we consider UDD and RQD coupling, then this gives the UDD tilde for the component field level, and the EUD tilde. So via the D tilde mediations, the proton decay is possible with the lambda double prime and the lambda prime coupling. And also the RPV provides LSP decay. If we consider the lightest neutrino as LSP, then via the lambda prime coupling, the U tilde can be decayed to the other T fermions. So the RPV potential is given by the epsilon LHU and lambda UDD, RQD, and the final one is maybe LLE. Yeah. Finally, I want to talk about the SUSY-breaking. The explicit breaking with the given by the subterm with the positive mass dimension. And if we like the Lagrangians with the component view, then each component view is not supersymmetry invariant, so the supersymmetry is explicitly broken. There are three types of the term. First of the gauge mass, and the second one is trilinear and bilinear scalar term. The trilinear one case is called the A terms, and the bilinear scalar is called the B term. And the scalar mass. And all the couplings are given by the positive mass dimensions here. So, and the typical case of this mass dimension and coupling has the sort of mass scale. Why we consider only the positive mass dimensions coupling? Because we want to resolve the gauge hierarchy problem still. Let's review on what was the gauge hierarchy problems. The Higgs mass scared mass has the corrections with the quadratic dependence with the cutoff scale, and this cutoff scale is typically the Planck mass. And the Higgs mass is given by the electroweak scale with the 100 GeV, but the Planck mass is almost 190 GeV. So the bare Higgs mass term should be the Planck mass plus the very small values to the electroweak scale, so that it gives the it requires this sensitive fine tuning. But if we consider the supernomial loop from the supersymmetric particle, then this gives the positive corrections with the loop level. So the fermions loops and the supernomial loops cancel each out, so the gauge hierarchy problem can be resolved. So to resolve the gauge hierarchy problems, the coupling between the fermion and Higgs is given by the lambdas, and the superamions and the Higgs given by the lambda primes, and this is dimensionless coupling. And if we want to resolve the gauge hierarchy problem still, then the dimensionless and negative dimensions coupling might interrupt such a resolution. So the subterms are introduced with the positive mass dimensionless coupling. And typically, the submass determines the supersymmetric particle mass. So the submass scale is typically larger than the standard model mass, and this gives the different mass between the particle and the particle mass. And MSS, if we can analyze all types of subterm, but the gauge no mass term, but the binary we know, and the items with the gauge invariantly. HDLE, this is the oldest color used here. So one Higgs and the two supernomion and the B terms with HU and HD, and the classical submass terms for the supernomion part and the Higgs part. But there are too many parameters for sort of the mass and the pace and the mixing angles, because there are three generations for the supernomion. But we can restrict such too many parameters in the sort of mass term. But sort of if we can consider specific SUSY-breaking model, like the GMSV or Amstra, or the phenomenologically constrained MSS model. Now we can also consider SUSY-breaking universality, and the problems are will focus on the second conditions. And the following videos consider the specific SUSY-breaking model. So there are some several constraints on the submass term, but sort of the left-term level violations. For example, the mu can decay to the electron and the photons in the loop level. And typically in the standard model, the RPV is extremely small, but in the supersymmetric models, that in the loops, the particles will be inserted here, and the mixings that given by the off-diagonal terms in the submass term. And experimentally, the branching magnitude of such a left-term level violations is extremely small, so this means the off-diagonal term should be small. And similarly for the scalar submass terms for the Kirk part, this can be constrained by the KK bar mixing. which is correspond to the RPC ANSI, the reliable changing neutral electrons. And in the sparse sputtering model, there in the loop level, there will be the mixing between the different flavors, which comes from the off-diagonal terms of the mass term, and this is also small. So the off-diagonal is a consequence, and there should be the normal additional steepy variation paces too. So this gives the supersymmetric breaking universality. But through the classical model should be the blind, and there will be should be the normal relations in the gauge mass terms and the atom. There will be the normal efficiency terms, so the atom should be the proportional to the Euclid matrix. And briefly, we will talk about the spontaneous SUSY-breaking. The spontaneous symmetric breaking means that the vacuum state is not invariant under the specific transformation, and in this case, the supersymmetric transformations given by the exponentials of the Riemann numbers and the supercharge, and the we act the supercharges on the vacuum state that is not equal to 0 in the spontaneous SUSY-breaking situations. From the commutative relations of the supercharges, the Hamiltonians is given by the Q bars and the summations. And if we act on the vacuum state, we can find the minimum values of the potentials, and this is given by the such a form. And under the spontaneous supersymmetric breaking condition, this condition, the minimum of the potential is larger than the 0. So for these three potentials, in this case, the minimum of the potential is rather than the 0. So this means the supersymmetry is spontaneously broken. And if the valves of the scalar pairs are not equal to 0, it means the gauge is symmetry is also broken. And because the scalar potential is given by the scales of the octagonal field term, so the octagonal field after the D terms are non-balances, it means the supersymmetry is spontaneously broken. And because the broken generators is a barometric apparatus, which is charges, so that this gives the mass less Goldsteiner. So also we talk about the three types of the weird Lagrangians in the supersymmetric model, but through the non-renormalizable. Second, we consider the RPV, like as LRE, RQD, UDD, such a things, and finally we consider the SUSY-breaking. Maybe this in the following videos that we will talk about the various supersymmetric breaking models, and also we want to talk about the Goldsteiner thing.